Oh no.
Oh no,
Oh
we're
no.
live! Oh my gosh, look at us and the sound's working. We're late, but we're here! We're here again! Back at it, playing, picking up right where we left off from episode 73 into episode 74. Whispers of Doom is back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so excited to jump back in with my favorite people. Some of them you may recognize, some of them you may not. I'm Robert, the Game Master, and I have the pleasure of playing with these wonderful folks. Dylan, Jacob, Cody, and Tim. Tim's here. Tim's picking up the reins. It is true. It is true. How you guys doing? What's new?
Tim Raines.
Tim Raines? Who's that?
I thought that was it. I'm thinking of something else.
Okay.
I'm not aware of any Tim Raines.
Shut the fuck up. That might be a sports person.
It sounds
None
like
of
it
you
could
would
be.
know.
Yep.
Let us know in the chat.
Yeah, let us know. Tim Raines.
Let us know who the fuck that is.
An American baseball coach. Look at
Okay.
that.
There we go.
Hey, you,
Not me.
You're right. It's
Not
definitely
me
not
for several
him.
reasons.
Well, yeah. What the fuck? Happy Monday. It's July. More than halfway through the year. It's fucking
Oof.
crazy. Can't believe that.
I would just say that.
Well, I got a hefty fucking recap to read through. So I don't know where I want to start. Should I just read the copy like I should be?
I mean, that is why you have it.
I wrote.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think the question is, should you? I think the question is, can you maintain that focus?
I like to imagine every time Robert asks one of these questions, it's like a Dora the Explorer moment where he just looks at the camera to the children. He's just like, hey kids, should I read the fucking copy that I wrote? Or should I ADHD my ass through this?
All you got to do is say something 3 times, and then it makes it happen.
Meanwhile,
Something
all the
3
children
times.
are yelling at the screen going, left!
You dumb bitch. The chest is right behind you. Okay, I'll read it. This is where you find a couple of 5e converts and Paizo stands romping around their Paizo's 200th volume, a milestone 200-page adventure, 7 dooms for Sandpoint. It is a dungeon crawl that focuses on saving the town of Sandpoint yet again from a convergence of dooms. A mix of sinister cults, secret conspiracies, ancient evils, mysteries, murders, and factions vying for power in the depths of the pit that can be found in a plateau nearby known as the Devil's Platter. The pit! This show, like all of our shows, is adults only. Expect strong language, dark themes, gallows humor, and the occasional deeply unnecessary joke about anatomy. I spilled water. I don't know why I was just
On your
holding.
butt.
I was holding my cup and shaking it while I was talking like a dummy. I don't know why I was doing that. Where was
the
I?
consequences of your actions.
With excitement?
Yes. We're all consenting adults here. Excitement. I was getting excited about talking about body parts.
Couldn't read the copy. He had to go rogue.
He didn't listen to the kids yelling at the screen.
We're playing make-believe where things happen, so prepare for the unexpected. Here we're reflavoring PF2E's hero points into obols, the currency used by souls to travel across the river of Styx. They have more than standard uses here as well, so punch in the obols command in chat to see. Call to actions read by...
I don't have it up.
Wait.
Tim, did you just dab?
Quick!
Somebody did.
I dabbed a while ago. What are you looking at?
Yeah, sorry.
I'm going
I
to
had
pick
to watch back.
one of you.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
I guess, yes. I will use my eyes. Denizens of the internet and overworld. Overworld, is that new? I don't know. Want to support our small studio? Sharing us with our friends or joining our Discord is free. We hang out, talk nerdy, and even run games together. If you're watching on YouTube, give us a like, subscribe, and leave us a comment. Those small acts mean so much to us, and our channel. It's been a while. It really helps us all out. Also, if you hit us up on Discord or any of our socials with a hashtag StickerMeDaddy, one of us, Dylan, we'll ship you a free sticker pack filled with art of our own designs. If you want to get more involved, check out our Stream Loots page. Play cards that shake up the stream with hazards, bonuses, and wild effects. You get a booster pack with your Twitch sub too. You can also toss your beautiful bits at us. Show us your biddies. For 500, a player of your choice gets an obol, that is the modified hero point, and 1,000 triggers a secret random encounter table. Please kill us. If you use the highlight that Robert is constantly changing up the chat with, if you use the moist command, if you use the moist chat command and make someone 100% moist, you'll win 3 Stream Loot packs.
God, Robert. I love you, dude. It's so funny.
I don't know why I do that.
It's like your ADD outlet. It's just like highlight.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's it for announcements. So remind us who you are, who you're playing, except for Tim. Tim, don't say it. You can introduce yourself. Maybe what other show you've been in, and you can plug that show. That's coming back this year later, probably. Yeah. Anyways, go.
Spoilers.
Someone.
Me?
Sure.
Saying? I'm Tim. I'm here. I'm playing something, which I'm not allowed to talk about. Robert's mean. I played a handful of the Random Rolls podcasts. If you want to go check those out. And in the previous one, which was called Silver something.
Silverwing Initiative.
Silverwing Initiative. Yeah, we just finished that. And that was fun and short and a little bite-sized adventure. You gotta go check that out.
Shit! Anchor 89, big shout out. Dude, you just bought 10 packs on our Streamloots page.
Just typing.
Ah!
Wow.
What?
Oh, God.
Bro,
So crazy.
that's amazing. Oh my god. What a way to
It's gonna get
start
wild.
this off. 10 packs, dude?
What a
That's
welcome
amazing.
back indeed.
Thank you so
Anchor.
much, man. That's amazing. Oh my god.
Now, all of you, take notes from Anchor 89. And
He's gonna fuck with us. A whole season of fucking with us. As he should. Oh man, that's
you
awesome.
use that check, Anchor. I won't repeat what that is live because I feel like that will get me into TOS problems somehow. I don't know how or why, but I feel like there's a legal thing there for me.
They will come for you.
All right, well, since I'm already not shutting up, hi, my name is Cody, otherwise known as Bardtails, and I am back and playing the wonderfully curvaceous bard / cleric of Calistria, Sombria, and I am so excited to get back to playing this lovely goddess of a woman. And also, hi gay, happy Wrath month. So we've ascended from Pride to Wrath. Just the natural transition between June
Nice. Very nice.
June and July. So not legal advice, but all gay people get to commit one crime, and preferably murder. But
Oh my gosh.
So
The whole month?
it's purge. It's gay purge.
yes, but not purging the gays. The gays are doing the purge. So happy Wrath Month, everybody. Again, not legal advice, and we are not legally bound by any consequences of my actions.
That's what happens when you
or
vote
your
for Democrats.
Yeah. Deathstream Studio does not condone murder.
Yeah.
No.
Not today.
Murder of NPCs.
But you
Not
can
even
drink your
that.
red rum as much as you want. I'm talking. I guess I will go. I have also returned. I am Jacob, aka Necromicon. I am playing Timaeus, a rather aloof, hoofed individual.
Aloof hoof.
Aloof,
I like it.
who is immune to the charms of Sombria.
Ah,
True.
There he
Asexual.
is.
yeah. Speaking of that, I'll introduce my character. My name is. Well, I'll first say my name. This is great. My name is Dylan. I am playing. Oh man, Mishka, who is a catfolk magus, and she also is immune to the physical looks of the very fill in the blank Sombria. Let you all use your own
unmatured?
imagination.
The asexual and the demisexual, got it.
Mommy of Calastria.
We gotta have
Calistria?
the edge of the
Calistria.
spectrums.
Mommy of Calistria.
Mummy. All right, well, that's everybody. So, are we ready to live by the
Live
die?
by the die.
And die by the
Die
die?
by the die.
Die.
Yeah. The town of Sandpoint has started to wonder whether its newest heroes are heroes at all. It began underground in the dark with a death nobody wanted.
Just immediately.
I love you guys.
I know. Sandpoint doesn't.
It all began, not all of it, but some key points here. In the dark, with a death nobody wanted, driven by a faith that had curdled into obsession, Calliope led the party into the quiet warren of Wulgar Rabs, a ghast who, with his kin, had kept his hunger leashed for years under the mercy and worship of the goddess Erasni, tending mushrooms in the deep and harming no one. Calliope believed Pharasma had cursed her for letting the undead draw breath, and she would not be talked down. The fight was long and ugly, a dozen ghouls and worse. And through all of it, her own goddess seemed to turn her face away, every prayer faltering, every spell sputtering out in her hands. In the end, it came down to a single duel. Wulgar pleaded still, but ended her life in the dark cavern somewhere beneath Sandpoint. "Do not follow us. We want to be left alone," was the last thing he said to the group before departing after his fellow ghouls to the north, in a cavern tunnel to the north. The party carried her body home and laid her to rest temporarily in Nafarvosk's care while they figured out what to do with her and what to do in the meantime. Timaeus, who had walked beside them through all of it, took his leave soon after, carrying what little he found back to the Rune Watchers. In the cathedral, Silflay lay comatose from her ordeal with the ghost stone. Memories from the pit returned to her in full, that she was made, not born, conjured into being by the one she now knows as her mother, Asmorelli, with the help of a father figure, a man named Jordis Munt, the cultist whose obsession with the Sandpoint Devil seems to run through the very heart of these dooms. And worse, a fresher memory surfaced. Chief Ripnugget, thought dead in the pit, was free. She heard him threaten her while she lay resting at the cathedral, and he left with his stolen breastplate and every book the party hauled out of the Rusthenge lair, slipping out of town to the northeast. Let's see. Above ground, the party found the town had turned. Char Scarnetti had been busy, painting them and Father Xantus alike as harbingers of Nualia's curse. Xantus was put on trial, and a town meeting almost turned into a riot before Mayor Devon talked it back from the edge. The party's name has since been mud across nearly every faction in Sandpoint, but honesty brought them back slightly. They laid the Seven Dooms bare before Sheriff Baylor, named them one by one, and earned a measure of his trust. Also, clearing Wulgar's warren for all of its sorrow raised them in standing and quiet gratitude in the eyes of Father Xantus and the rest of the cathedral and its acolytes. After a few days of rest, they returned to the pit in search of more clues of the dooms. There they discovered a Darrow named Ziradini, who had been experimenting on his own kind and others, trying to rid them of their aversion to light. In the fight against him, he fell into the underground lake nearby, where he discarded his failed experiments and emerged something else. A monstrous thing made made of flesh and anger. The battle that followed was hard fought, nearly claiming the lives of the entire group. On the cusp of escaping, though, Brip decided to let loose another arrow, and it flew true, and found purchase and felled the flesh-warped Ziradini. After that, they returned to Sandpoint. Brip, on the way, took his leave to return with his cousin to their swamp, as dangers there had made claim on their family. So, Ikari, Silflay, Giddy, and Iggy sought rest in the town, but it would not come. Chief Ripnugget descended from the north with a raid of goblins and goblin ghouls, and shortly after that, the Sandpoint Devil itself laid fire down on top of the rooftops of the Quiet City. They dispatched Ripnugget, and Timaeus realized what he was truly, a Grave Knight, doomed to rise again and again from his cursed armor unless it too was destroyed. They then turned their ire upon the winged devil horse, bled it nearly to death, and surrounded it. The dice were merciless, and the Sandpoint Devil more so. With the last of its strength, it took to the air, though, and flew eastward over the rooftops and vanished towards the pit. Mishka's final arrow chasing it into the night, missing by a mile. The town was left alight, with the creatures' flames, a cacophony of bells and screaming and yelling, with dozens of fire wardens and residents working together to hold back the blaze. This is where we start. Our perspective swoops down to Sandpoint. So let's switch the scene to that. Swoops down to Sandpoint with Ikari, Timaeus, and Mishka standing on top of the Scarnetti logging camp. Looking into the night, arrow falling, already fallen. What do you guys do? What do you guys say?
This was after the arrow was fired and the arrow was falling, correct?
Yes, and the
That would
Sandpoint Devil is
okay.
long gone. You just hear the sounds of fire, people screaming and working together to put the fires out.
I think Sombria's first instinct would be to, well, look at where Mishka would be, but I'm not sure if Sombria's actually close to where they are.
No,
right now.
Sombria, you've just watched Silflay and Giddy with Iggy disappear down Market Street with their intention seemingly to head out of town.
Okay. Well, in that case, then I feel like the party who just watched the arrow not meet its target should probably go first.
Okay. Yeah, what was Timaeus, Sakari, and Mishka do?
I think Mishka is just kind of like watching that arrow and replaying it for a moment before kind of coming to her senses, and looks back at the others, and Akari is just probably raging still. I think I don't know how long it's been, but probably in a rage and just like so they're probably not equipped to make a decision at this exact moment, but Mishka might look to Timaeus.
Yeah, Timaeus would look over at you. We tried. We're not done here, though. And kind of look towards the nearest fire. Now that the Sandpoint Devil has ran, and come. We should give aid. And I'm gonna make my way towards the nearest fire and just kind of see what we can do. If there are people on the way, Timaeus would probably just help them get up. I'm not providing medical attention, just making sure they're not sort of like immobile or knocked out or stuff like that.
Sure. Yeah. As you turn and look towards the fire, from atop the roof, you see this person. Why don't you describe what they look like, Tim?
Sure. I feel like you need an image to show. So it's I think you may have seen Cola before, as they seem to. I think the Cola you've seen before, it's sort of more studious and maybe a bit more dressed in traditional garb. This one is just a massive fuck off beast. Scars all over. They look too purposeful to be sort of randomly created. And he's just sniffing around. Where did it go? He's just like looking. You, and he'll jump off the roof, jump down to you. You were fighting the beast, weren't you?
I have my sword out and I kind of like lower it, just a little bit confused. Yes.
Oh no, I'm after that thing. I'm on your side. I'm. It was you were fighting that was that the Sandpoint devil? People were talking about it being here, and that's a flying horse.
I just look back at Mishka and Akari. Yes. Yes. The town is burning.
Can we? Yeah, it's gone. We need to focus our efforts on saving the town for now.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. I'm not putting my sword away, but as I start jogging away, I kind of like look over at you and say, Timaeus, you?
Oh, and he's kind of just walking fast, like clearly like holding back, like you're slowing him down. Oh, I'm Talus in motion, greatest hunter of land, air, sea, and land. And he kind of just flexes as he's like walking backwards. Where are we dealing with that fire?
After you, yes. Talus in motion, right?
I think Mishka
Okay, I'll
and
meet you there. And he starts loping forward.
Mishka and Akari kind of make eye contact. I think Mishka says, like, just mouths, Talus in motion? And Akari is just like shrugging and then starts to like kind of roll his shoulders and flex and try to get like,
Yeah.
it's like, damn, might not have looked buff enough there. And they'll follow after.
While all of this is happening, what does Sombria see over on her side of town? Because there looks like there's a fire very close.
Yeah. So, fire wardens are here. There's people just grabbing water from the docks and bring up buckets. They're doing a classic bucket line, putting out the fire as best they can.
I think seeing the people like putting in the effort, Sombria would start to like chant into the bell on her staff, and cast a little helping spell here, triple time.
Oh,
And so the like magic from the bell starts to radiate off as she sings into it. I'm gonna attempt this via our new Foundry module that you should totally get via our Patreon. Shin Gishin, and then it just starts radiating off of the bell. And the people feel and smell even like this. I like to imagine all of Sombria's magic has this like perfume smell to it.
Oh, cool.
And so they not only hear, but they also like get this like pleasant smell whenever she casts any type of spell. And it's an invigorating spell that helps them move faster. And in game, it's plus 10 movement speed.
Nice. Yeah.
And narratively, it makes them go fast.
Their boots are scooting, man. Grabbing those buckets of water, throwing it on the fire, making a move. Never seen these townsfolk move so fast. I don't know who that was, but
I was gonna say, why are you southern all of
Yeehaw!
scooting? Ooh,
scooting their boots like they've never scooted before.
There's
man.
the pretty animation.
Oh, that's cool.
It's huge.
Per the map, that's like a 30-mile.
That's like the entirety of the town.
The foundry sheet says 60
yeah.
feet, but in my head canon, it's the entire
Yeah.
fucking town.
I think the fire is making them scoot boots. In that
Scoop
case.
boots.
true.
Right.
Boots.
Okay. So all of you. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, as Mishka gets within 120 feet of whatever nearby fire, she would also cast a spell to essentially douse as much flame as possible with pillar of water. Just like create a giant column of water, and she could probably extinguish quite a bit, at least a building or two. So 15-foot radius with a maximum height of 60 feet, and she would probably orient it so that it 30 feet high off the ground and 60 feet wide. Probably get a couple of buildings.
Hell yeah.
She says, Ashi Aksha Vorn. It's not her voice, but that's how it comes out.
Nice. I like it. Yeah, and people are kind of like stunned and taken aback, and you hear people kind of clapping a little bit. Reputation is growing. You get a little notification in the top right of your eyeballs.
The
Right,
townsfolk will
Carl.
remember that.
And it breaks her concentration, and it does have a. Can you dismiss that? I don't know how that works. It doesn't have a D by it. Anyway, it would last a minute, if not.
Okay. Yeah, you guys do everything you can to help put out the fires. You guys are separated, so why don't you give me just a flat check between Talus, Akari, Tamias, and Mishka, and then a separate check for Sombria.
Okay.
Just one. Okay, well, I'll take the first one from. Wait, why is that giddy?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh, I gotta reassign you there.
Well,
We all did
know
it.
it's so
Those
flayed.
plays.
It doesn't matter.
I didn't.
It's all flat checks, anyways.
It's all flat checks. I rolled a 1.
It might matter a little bit.
I mean, Souffle, is an awesomeness, so it makes sense.
Somewhere in the distance, you just hear Souffle trip.
Oh. Making tea and just spilt it. Damn it.
But then as the tea spills, everything catches on fucking fire.
How does it work?
Okay. All right. You guys do good work, and the town kind of rallies around you, and they form up, and they will assist you in your work to put the fires out in your respective areas. But yeah, after 30 to 45 minutes, you guys are able to put the fires out. Clapping is heard, and maybe even get some slaps on the back. But yeah, everybody kind of just goes their separate ways. There's some people crying. Not sure exactly what the toll of this was, but it looks like it's taken out a couple of houses here in this area. And as far as Sombria can see, it looks like it was just the market square. Any tents and potential spaces for merchants have kind of just burned to the ground. Barrels, wares, market squares heavily damaged. And eventually you guys do find each other. You say that you guys head back to the market area where Sombria was left.
I'm realizing I still have that UI in the bottom left corner. It's also still giddy.
So, as we'll, we've kind of fought the fires and we're making our way back. This lumbering Colo is still following us.
Yeah.
You came here in search to fight the devil?
Oh yeah. I've heard stories about it, but I didn't think it was real. I mean, yeah, it's Sandpoint's always in trouble, and I heard it's always good for a hunt, but I mean, usually
So
just like
meta.
goblins or some random beast. But man, I heard somebody saw the Sandpoint Devil. Nobody really knew what it looked like, but it's gone everywhere from like a dragon to like a demon that looked like a flying horse on fire to me. So it I don't know how all of you aren't excited to be seeing this. That doesn't come around often.
Well, as I like pull
Almost
open
murdered us.
my coat, and you could see
Oh,
that through my shirt, I just my skin is all like black and blue, as I got kicked in my chest
he's gonna lean
previously.
in and be like, "Whoa, man, that that really got you. What was that? Was that a front or back hoof?"
I think, friend,
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
it's
That'll do it.
magic certainly goes a long way, but the body still has to heal.
Yeah.
Well,
And
So are you guys gonna be chasing after it?
Maybe Ikari's like, oh, oh, oh. He's wounded 3, so he went down multiple times during that fight. He's just like, probably adrenaline's wearing off. He's like maybe like spits a tooth out that he's finally worked out of his mouth.
Oh,
Oh man.
He's like, oh. Might go after it tomorrow, but not tonight. There's no.
yeah. Smart.
Umbria sees this all happening and has not met this person yet. And so she's just kind of like observing, taking it in, noticing that there's no hostility. But at the mention of going after this creature, I think she would look at a piece or like a section of her braid that got a little toasted in that fight. And just says, I think we need to take that thing's head and mount it upon my wall, actually.
Yeah. She with you guys?
Ye- yes, sort of. I think we all have a common goal. Wait, we gained one, but you lost 2. And I point over at Sombria with that.
Okay, I was wondering. um, yes, the 2 of them had just left not too long ago. I was hoping that they might help with the fire, as they both seem attuned, but they decided they had better things to do.
Huh.
Ikari's taking that in, not really understanding it since it wasn't explicitly said. Giddy and Souffle left. So he's kind of piecing it together, thinking, but not really putting it together. And I think he would be most impacted by this because Mishka is very new, but Ikari actually adventured with them to the pit. But I don't think he's put it together yet.
I think also Sombria would take a moment in that explanation and also just be like, truly, we have lost 3. And one of them is the reason why I have arrived in Sandpoint to begin with. So, there have been significant losses in one way or another. Life and motivation have died today.
Ikari's like counting on his fingers, like 1, 2. It's just like drops his hand limply.
Tobias just nods, kind of solemnly, right? He was there and bore witness. Well, the city is not in flames, we did get rib nuggets. The dunes. I look back at Akari. You had your friends. That we've documented them all now. This is early on, isn't it? There's much more to come. It's a great sleep is next.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't write it down, so don't remember. I know this is probably only the second of like 7. He looks down at his hands again, like making 7 on his fingers. Yeah, I think it was 7. So it's still early, but I don't know what's next. Silflay and Giddy, and then the realization hits him, and he's... Yeah, they knew. They knew. Better than I did.
I go into my bag. I certainly transcribed some of the notes and conversations, and I will pull out a notebook. These, yes. Jacob doesn't remember where the notes are, but I vaguely recall us having all of them.
Well, Talus
Yes.
is going to lean in and say, "What are we talking about? 7 watts? Wait, are there 7 Sandpoint devils?" He looks excited, so excited.
Possibly 2. Though
bigger than
one is much bigger than the other based off the omens. I'm just kind of looking at the notes. Talus in motion. I suppose you've come at the right time because there's going to be devil hunting and God knows what else. Everyone is supposed to fall asleep, and then assassins in the night, and eventually culminates in fiery death.
What is this a story? Is this a play or story? Something?
I wish. I just gotta look back at Akari. I was not there. I've transcribed this over from the others. They had a I'm just looking at Akari. You had much more experience with them. I traveled with them briefly and experienced your loss, of course, but I was not with them when they saw these.
I wasn't either, but I know if we need to, they should have. I believe they told Baylor, and the priest knows too. Father Xantus.
Yes,
They know. They all know better than I. I wasn't there until I went down with them, but that was before. That happened
Hey.
before.
Like I said, I do have them here. I was able to just transcribe them based off the stories they've told, and new knowledge. I write it down. Yes, it's
Misha's
all
just, like, nodding.
here.
Yes.
But the experience of how they learned it. Talus in Motion, I suppose it's a story, but it's from something far older than us, and I don't really have the experience down. I just simply have what they said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean how they got the information?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, they told me they touched a big rock.
Oh, a
And
prophecy. Okay.
And it gave them
okay.
the information from like a ghost stone, I think they called it.
Ghost.
I've never heard.
Stone.
Is that what
Okay,
it was
so
called? Robert.
Sort of
Yes.
bone keeper, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
They said it was pretty crazy, and it was like talking to him, and when you touched it, you couldn't take your hand off, and they were like fainting. And well, Silflay, she said she fell asleep for like 3 days. That's when I first kind of joined in. She was asleep, and then she woke up, and that's when I met her.
That's when I accompanied
I think.
your group down, and your sister passed. Right. I just
Oh,
tapped
her
the
sister.
book. Okay. Something about the chieftain. That already happened. The devil, that already happened. The sleep is next, apparently, and then the new one. The devil shows up again. You're in luck. Talus in motion.
Yeah. 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 Smashing your chuckling.
I love him.
Needed a
Akari.
himbo
Hey,
somewhere.
what? So, is that like tomorrow? Like everybody sleeps and then, or you said there's assassin? What? How? Okay. Prophecy. Got it. So what's the plan then?
I kind of close the book and look around at everybody. I don't know.
Oh,
Mishka will chime in and say, "That armor that you had from Rip Nugget, we have to destroy it because he'll come back. He was a Grave Knight. If we really want to be rid of this first doom, we have to destroy that armor."
Yes, I did grab the armor, I believe, previously, so that we could destroy it. As I was able to recognize that. That's what we can do.
Beyond that, I'm not sure. Oh, we obviously need to rest, but the opportunity to go back out to the pit, try to find the devil. There's no way to know when the sleep will come. It could be any second. Are you feeling drowsy? Anybody? She's like looking at everybody's eyes intently now. Like, oh no, none of you are sleepy yet, but
no.
it could be any moment.
I'd like to remind you that Timaeus has a elven lineage.
Ooh, fancy.
She maybe looks at your eyes a little bit longer, like, whoa.
Umbria is also an elf.
So you just gonna stay awake? Or?
I think,
Get some coffee.
yes, Umbria is just like, my kind do not necessarily sleep, so hopefully that does something for us.
Oh, that's what you mean by that
Well, that's
sleep
handy.
thing. I was thinking your pupils are all black.
Just the sclera eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only inaccurate thing about
Yeah,
Sombria,
yeah.
which I didn't think about it. But
And obscene eyebrows, right?
That's
Wrong game.
also
hey.
the
If they want, you can graft some on.
Sure, yeah.
I don't know that we have a plan or that we necessarily can have a plan when it comes to this other doom where the people fall asleep. However, I think to destroy that armor, I have a spell that may help us.
Oh.
Well, I suppose that we can start there, and even if the city does succumb to this third, I look at Talos in motion, prophecy. The fourth one says a humanoid shape transforms into the Sandpoint devil. So we're looking for a tall, muscular man? That's...
Akari's short, otherwise he'd be.
Alice
could
looks
be-
over at himself and he's just like, am I the devil?
Jordis Munt. don't know his physical description, but that name rings a bell.
Yeah, Silflame definitely mentioned it
Yeah.
when her memories all came back.
Let's say
I don't know him.
Mishka would
Possible.
know the story.
His name sounds particularly short and unkempt, so I don't know.
Munt. Yes, you're right. Rhymes with runt. Can't be that tall.
So we can hope. Uh, here. I grab the armor, which I had originally strapped to my back, and then in the battle against the devil, I think in the scuttle with all the file, it got kind of dislodged in this market area. So I grab it, bring it over, and place it in front of Sumbria. Right. I'll certainly let you take lead, but I do have some experience in this matter. Because of my esoteric knowledge, I'd just like to assist Sombria.
Okay. You can roll that aid check.
Okay, yeah.
Taos is going to take a couple steps back, like not knowing what this weird armor is that everyone sees.
Just put it on.
What's not my style.
Okay. Well, let's roll the aid check. Yeah. These 60s?
Yes, as a crit success, so actually that'll be a +2 to whatever
Ooh.
check you want to roll for this, Sombria.
Well, I was going to cast a spell, so I don't know how you want to rule this.
What's the spell again? I missed it.
Shatter.
Ooh.
Oh, you're casting Shatter on
On the armor.
Yeah.
Because it has one unattended object as the target.
Gotcha.
But is it attended?
Not if I ain't touching it.
It's attending itself.
Yeah, cast the spell.
The armor's just a mimic.
Let's see what happens.
All right. So before the spell actually happens, this is just more of like a normal like chant. Tashang Agul. And then like you see Sumbria, like her mouth starts to like fill with what looks like, it almost looks like her mouth is just filling up with air, and then she just lets out this horrific scream into this armor, like ear-piercing scream, Black Canary-esque, just
Nice.
wailing, and it should do some damage, about 15 points of sonic damage.
Nice.
Nice.
And ignores a bunch of hardness.
Does ignores hardness if it's 4 or lower.
But if it's heightened, I don't know.
Oh,
If you heighten it,
yeah, 6 or lower in that case.
Oh wait,
Okay.
is it already heightened?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
automatically heightened.
The 6 is correct.
Decent. Okay. So the armor seems to reflect back some of that sonic energy, but you do see that these where it's rusted, like it kind of cracks and crumbles, but not significantly.
All right. Well, good news is I can cast that one more time.
Yeah, okay, hold on.
So again, her mouth seems to fill with air, and her teeth, you can even see her vibrating as she's casting this spell. As she lets out another scream into this armor to try and break it.
Nice.
Oh
That's
wow.
better.
Oh, wow. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
25 points of sonic damage.
Okay, and with that, the armor just shatters completely. Bends and creaks. Just ripped
That spell
apart.
does take a lot out of her, in regards to her voice. So she kind of coughs a little, and she's like, "I may need a minute before I'm able to sing again."
Yeah, no kidding. You are loud.
Well
I
put.
don't. I don't love that spell for obvious reasons.
Yeah, neither did the armor.
Seemed to do the trick. Can we confirm with all understanding of the armor that Rib Nugget is dead?
Yeah, with your lore check to aid, maybe you helped point out some key points of resonance in the armor where the Grave Knight kind of emerges from. Yeah, you just got to destroy it, and it looks like it's completely wrecked. It'd have to be put back together with some sort of magic in order for Rib Nugget to become rejuvenated from the inside of the armor.
I pick up a piece of the shattered armor now. Just kind of look at it. It's like, does this make him a mollusk? I write some thoughts down in my notebook.
Yeah, that's what it smells like. Smells like dead urchins or barnacles. There we go. That's it.
Sombria points over at Talus. Is just like, new friend, would you mind tossing these fragments into the water behind us?
Oh yeah, sure, no problem. He just picks them up and just is there. Yeah, as long as it's not like a building in the way, he'll just do a run and toss
Just
it
toss
as
'em.
far as he can.
Okay, do so.
Hopefully, that's one less doom for us to do.
Oh, right. Here, I'll hand you the last piece as well.
Well, before you
well.
toss that one, before you toss it, let us hold on to that, just in case.
Okay.
You cannot get that last piece for whatever reason. If anyone were to try to get it, then we have it.
Okay. Hands it to you. It's just like, yeah. Stinks. It's gonna rub his hands and do a little bit of prestidigitation. Oh, hold on. Let's do it in this voice. What's the? Oh, there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's better.
You get an eyebrow raise out of Timaeus. You
What
are
stink?
a Colo of many talents.
You haven't seen anything yet. Wait till I hunt.
Stretches.
Yeah.
How tall is Talus?
I think he's always sort of hunched over, but I think when you're like when he says you haven't seen anything yet, he stretches up. I'm assuming like close to 7 foot, standing tall.
Okay, yeah.
But he's usually down at like 6. There's the like structure of the legs and stuff and everything is always a little hunched over.
Okay, yeah. Because Timaeus is like tall and lithe. He's not 7 foot. He is over 6 foot, but
Nice.
so you definitely stand taller than him when you want to.
Yes. But he's usually very much like curled in a bit.
Yeah.
Just I'm trying to actually make my shoulders look huge on screen. There we go.
didn't Steve Buscemi play werewolf? That's the image that is coming to my mind.
I do appreciate Robert making the token, and the arms are just like an extra. If for a 5-foot token, it's like an extra 2.5 foot either side.
That was fun. Yeah, the night's winding down. Hardly any people out on the street. Any that are, they kind of look at you and maybe they'll walk the other way quietly. But yeah, people are lamenting the loss of property and not sure if anybody was injured or otherwise. But maybe you'll hear news of it tomorrow. What are you guys doing for the evening? Rest of the evening?
How is everyone's health?
Oh. Akari is very low. Could have
Because
been treating wounds on himself during some of that, since he wasn't particularly helpful with much else.
okay, because I was gonna say I also have a daily use of I make scrolls, so I have a daily use of heal as well to help top some of us off if needed. I'm certainly quite low. So I do need help in that department.
All right. Yeah, he would definitely take that. All right. Mishka's a little hurt as well, but
Okay,
Why
you
don't
guys
we-
just healing in the middle of the town square here, in the market square.
Yeah. So we'll just
Okay.
Feels like there'd
this-
probably be some kind of triage set up somewhere
yeah.
if there's anyone injured.
So big 1d8.
Oh,
It's a 1.
You had to
What-
say the
what-
big one, you.
Yeah, yeah. It's a bit. You get 1 point of healing from my scroll. You get a fort of healing, as some would say.
Art of healing.
Fort.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
A
funny.
toot, not a full-on
Hey.
fart.
I mean,
Oh.
I like to drink. The Waterloos, the just flavored water, and gave it to somebody, and they're like, "This is a fort of a melon," and I'm like, "What?"
Okay.
Yep, yep. So there it is. Heal. Tomias is healed for 1 point. I'm now at a palindrome.
Nice.
Okay,
Okay.
well, you guys are- Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna go drinking. If anyone joining, or we're going
Rusty
hunting for
Dragon?
the devil again tomorrow.
I could very
Into
much
the-
use a drink.
Okay, Rusty Dragon. Yeah.
It is wisest for us to stay together at this point.
Oh,
I-
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Who's running the dragon now?
Oh, Bethelda?
Bathana.
Bathana? Bethelda's older sister?
Oh, okay.
Bethelda.
Close enough.
She does have 3 of her sisters working there with her. So, okay. You guys head to the Rusty Dragon, and we're about to get drinks for the night. I think this is a good time for us to take a short break, so we'll be back in 5. Don't go anywhere. Let's see how the rest of this party and adventure unfolds tonight. So, be right back.
Yeah.
Now.
And we're back, and hopefully you don't hear the metal music playing anymore, because sometimes that happens. Alright, you guys are at the Rusty Dragon, getting drinks, having dinner. Bethana greets you. If there's nothing else you guys want to do, you'll get a full night's rest.
Yeah, well, Sombria being Elven, they don't sleep, right? Am I making that up?
They need to meditate, I think, at the very least.
Right.
Yeah,
Rest takes
attuned.
time, but not sleep, I believe. Yeah.
Right. Like, I know there's something about being an elf where you don't
Mhm.
sleep necessarily.
You
Okay.
just judge.
You sit there and judge people constantly.
I mean, that sounds about right. Does that mean all? I was trying to make an all gay people are elves joke, and it didn't fully form in my head. um, all gay people in the French. Um, but
Who, as we learned streams ago, was the first country to legalize.
it's true. They were the
Mhm.
first ones to legalize same-sex marriage. It all adds up. No wonder
That's
we're all
cool.
judgy little bitches. Um,
Was
so,
there anybody that could help me patch me up?
actually,
Yeah. Mishka could.
yeah, Mishka could. Sombria's trained in medicine. I
Why don't
don't
I
know
have-
that I have a healer kit.
I'm
I
pretty sure
am-
Mishka does.
Very smart, but
Yeah, she does.
I don't know how to touch the body.
What?
What a way to say it.
I
Good
feel
night,
like,
everybody.
I feel like that fits Timaeus, right? He is very smart,
That's
but
so
he
true.
doesn't know how to physically interact with people. Ergo, he's not good with medicine, despite he could probably just explain all the ingredients to you.
Yeah, and once you're a corpse, then it's fine.
Yeah, I could definitely dissect you.
Nice. Okay.
Just-
Somebody going to try to heal Mishka.
I
Timaeus and Akari?
I think. Hold on. I thought Mishka was going to try to heal Timaeus because Sombria, while trained in medicine, does not have a healer kit apparently.
You can use Mishka's. I'm trying to get the basic action macro
Mhm.
into my thing so I can actually hit heal.
You know what? That's a great
I'm
idea. I
having
should.
trouble finding it at the moment.
Macros. Oh, I'm not seeing it here.
You know what? I'm not seeing it
It might
either.
have,
I mean,
It
we-
should show up now.
We also got gold. I would not be surprised if the local tavern has a healing kit
That's true.
on,
I'm just gonna roll
on
medicine.
staff.
You could try if you use the HUD on the bottom left, it should show you that skill also.
I mean, pretty good. Were you going for base DC? I'm assuming.
I would think so. I don't have risky surgery or anything. Yeah, Robert, I don't know where that is, and I don't know if I feel like finding it, but oh, hey, here we go. 3 wounds.
Yeah.
I found it.
Skills.
Well,
Medicine.
I already rolled,
Treat
so
wounds.
we're just gonna say that I did that.
Yep.
It's gonna force me to roll anyway, so here we go.
There you
Yeah,
go.
it was a success either way, so we're fine.
I'll take 10
Um,
points of healing.
That will be double that actually because it was a crit success. Yeah. So take 20.
20.
Oh yeah, based on my original roll.
I will go to 61.
Nice.
Pretty good. It's not perfect. You needed 8 more, but I mean technically I max out at 78, but you know.
I want to roleplay this moment purely because it's Sombria and Timaeus. And after what you just said about Timaeus not knowing how to touch a body, I feel like at some point Sombria asks Timaeus a question about that in a way, just like now that her voice is recovered. Timaeus, you are wonderfully smart, but you don't know how to administer first aid to yourself. It's curious to me. As she like finds the different wounds on Timaeus' body, and with permission to touch in those areas with her first aid kit and or Mishka's first aid kit, with different like salves and bandages and stuff like that. She touches those areas very delicately. Just like, Have you never studied medicine for yourself?
Well, I usually try to be quite careful, and um, huh, it really, it's. I mean, dissecting things can certainly be more interesting, but the stones are far more. The older the stones are, the more history they have. Right? The rune lords and the rune stones and just
Fascinating.
I'm much more interested in. Well, that I kind of think because like slightly meta, I cock my head. I'm a thaumaturge. I very much understand how to strike the critical spot, the spots of bodies, but I suppose I've only really thought on how to disassemble others, not assemble them. Yes, yes.
I suppose that makes sense. Well, though those hands which can destroy can also mend, can they not?
Uh, uh, yours can.
This is true. Mine can. Mine can. Well, I think it may be worth your study at some point to be able to touch one's body or someone else's with that same precision. Imagine yourself as a surgeon with your level of precision.
Right. You see me kind of take out a little bit of paper and kind of start drawing on it as I'm just like, oh, I could just do this as I work on my scroll for the next day.
I suppose that is an option. Well, if you ever like to practice your medicine skills, just let me know.
I I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you.
And she, with one last little motion as she kind of like gets done with all of the fixing, she sees like a wound that she missed on your hand. And as she's like applying stuff to it, she's like, is it all right if I give just one little first aid kiss to the top of your hand?
Sure. Yes. Yes. You've certainly helped so far.
And as she just gives a gentle kiss on the top of Tomias's hand, you can see like the wound like start to close itself up, as if there's just like a little bit of magic in this touch as well. And she's like, always leave your patient with just a little kiss, but only with permission. She looks at the camera. Consent is sexy, children. So
All innuendo literally goes over to Myas's head.
Is
and
this
she
at
makes-
a table in the
What's
pub?
that?
In the pub? Is this a table in the pub, or is this still like out somewhere?
No, it's
Oh,
in the pub.
Yeah, it's definitely in the pub.
In the
So
pub.
a bunch of people just witnessed all of these things occur.
Yeah, and Talos Emotion's gonna come over and like put a small barrel next to everyone. Hey, what are you guys doing?
Well,
Oh man,
she was showing me that you can kiss wounds and make them better.
that doesn't seem right. Oh man, oh that's good work.
Barry says,
Anyway, and you just
can you fix that tooth? You know, I lost that tooth earlier. I'll fix it with a kiss.
She looks down at Ikari and she's just like, I do suppose you've deserved such treatment after all you've been through, you poor little man. And she takes Ikari by the chin and gives him a kiss that goes for a little bit longer than one might expect, but it's no tongue or anything like that.
Of course.
But then Sabri is fairly tall. She's like a solid 6'2", 6'3". So you can imagine the dynamics here.
Barry is definitely like tilting his head up like, on his tiptoes.
And her hair kind of like droops around him a little bit as she's essentially bending over to give him this healing kiss. And sure enough, there is some of that magic that lingers, as well as the perfume that accompanies all of Sumbria's magic. So Ikari is now smelling lavender as this is happening. She stands up and she's like, "Do you feel better?"
And he is still head back up on his toes. And it takes him a second. And he opens his eyes wide. Yes, thank you. Thank you. He's like, it might not have healed him very much. He still obviously doesn't have that tooth.
Heal the mind.
But the placebo effect is running strong right now literally through his blood. And he's walking as if he's 10 feet tall.
Something feels like it's 10 feet tall.
So, Tomias just takes like silent note, and it's like, oh, okay, so the longer the kiss, the better the healing. But
Tomias is gonna start trying to kiss everyone.
no. He just takes notes. It's certainly an interesting way to heal. This is much preferred. As I go back to finishing my scroll.
Gonna roll another treat wounds, Cody.
Okay. Let me bring that back up. No.
Oh, one would really be funny here.
It would actually be fucking hilarious. Okay, here we go.
Hey,
A 4 feels appropriate.
Yeah.
It's a pick.
4 points.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Anything else you guys? Oh, go ahead.
As the night goes on, Ikari, if Talus is drinking, I envision Ikari trying to go drink for drink. And
Yeah, he's saying like hi to random people. There's a couple people he knows here. And he'll just tell you about, oh yeah, I come here every few years. I travel up and down the coast and then come in when I hear something interesting. But yeah, he's just really, from the keg he bought, he's just giving drinks to everyone.
Yeah, there's a particularly sad group of guards mourning the loss of Captain Mike. Passed
We
away.
tried.
Mike.
Guard Captain
I
Mike.
remember.
Guard Captain Mike.
Captain Mike.
Didn't we like get his whistle? It's just a whistle, a guard's whistle.
That sounds right. Sure.
Anyway, that might have been a thing that you made, Tim. It's just like a
I
mundane
did.
item of
Like,
whistle.
oh, Mike. I knew Mike. Oh man, Mike died. Yeah, man. Oh, take the keg over and put it on the guard's table.
Everyone knows Mike.
Yeah. Sorry to hear about Mike.
He was such a
He'll
good
just leave.
guy.
Yeah.
He left behind 6 kids
Oh my god.
Holy
And
crap.
12 puppies.
and 12 puppies and a whole litter of kittens.
And at least 5 baby seals.
Who said that? Does it have seals?
I zoomed out and noticed there's still a fire.
Is there?
Oh, is there?
I assume it's.
That's
It's
funny.
like,
Oh, yeah.
oopsies.
Persuade.
It's in Junker's way. That's just the forever fire that's there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just,
Beach's
does someone smell
bonfire.
something burning?
Oh shit, we didn't put out that one.
It smells like tires.
Okay. All good? Anything
Yeah,
else for the evening?
I do think at the end of the night, after drinking a lot, Ikari is kind of looking around, is probably swaying a little bit, looks from all the members of the party. He has a moment of clarity, his eyes get big, he says, I gotta go. I'll be over at, oh man, I totally forgot. I've been neglecting. I've got to go to the Kaijitsu Manor. If you need me, I gotta go. And he you can find me there. And he essentially gets up in the middle of what's going on, remembers he has to go there, and leaves before anybody can really say anything. But he tells them where he's going, to the Kaijutsu Manor.
So you gonna be okay?
She's like sprinting off. He's super fast.
Yeah.
He got what he always wanted. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yeah,
Just-
he's gonna go like,
Okay.
crank one out real quick.
Whoa!
Got that monk grip.
All right, you all sleep for the night, and you
Nice
wake up the
dragon
next
stance.
morning.
Stone fist.
He does. It's stone. Yeah.
Falling master of
stone
many
strikes.
stances.
Morning comes,
Mhm. Does that- yep.
and
I'm sure it did.
you're all gathered around a table, maybe working through your breakfasts, taking notes, maybe still nursing your wounds from the combat before. Before any of you say anything, a young man approaches your table. He looks like this. He's probably in his mid-20s. He kind of looks like a brown Dylan, actually.
Yeah, it does. A little bit.
Green eyes, brown
Wow.
Dylan.
Jump right in
It's
there.
my trap card. Sorry.
Brown or tan?
Tan? I can see tan.
No, let's go with the first.
Okay.
Brown Dylan.
That reminds me of this McDonald's story where someone was like, I need tray. And they were like, white tray or black tray? And given where they were, that's the only reason it wasn't an HR violation. But I think of that all the time now.
That's actually pretty funny.
The
This man,
white tray.
this man walks in. I thought you were talking about actual trays for a second. He's like maybe mid-20s, lanky. He's got an apron on, tied around his waist. Looks like a server of sorts, but not a server you've ever seen here in the Rusty Dragon Inn. He walks right up to you guys. Looks like he's got some dust on his forearm and his apron, and his eyes keep kind of flicking back and forth a little nervously, but he stops a few feet short of your table, and he kind of just leans in close and he says, you're the folks from the fight last night, and you've been going to the pit, right?
He's a
Yeah,
process
Is it
server.
pit?
Don't engage. I'm sorry.
And who's asking us?
You know what? Maybe this wasn't a good idea. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt your breakfast. I'm just gonna go.
Sombria stands and puts a hand on his shoulder. Now, you approached, and you had a very specific question. Now, my specific question back to you is who is asking?
I'm sorry. My name is Vajra McGravy. I work at Reese's place. It's just a small little hole in the wall and before Cliff Street. You would have heard of it. You may have even been there a few times, Talus. But yeah, the McGravy name has been a long-standing family here in Sandpoint too. But he continues and he says, Vajra McGravy, my family runs Reese's place. It's the tavern up there. My sister runs it now since our mother passed away a few years ago. Kind of rubs the back of his head. But my sister Lanalee, she hasn't been sleeping for some reason for weeks, and she won't tell anyone why. She won't go to the cathedral or ask for help, and she won't hear that there's anything wrong with her, but she hasn't slept in weeks. The last time she did sleep, she screamed, and we couldn't wake her up for hours. She was already asleep for at least the night, and it was terrifying. I think something's wrong with her, and she's trying to avoid sleep. And if you have time, I would appreciate it if you could talk to her.
Gonna point it to my. Hey, it's that sleeping thing, right?
Yeah, Tobias is like fully
Yeah.
fully engaged, and then looks back at you, pulls out the book, opens it, kind of slams it. Yes, yes, we will come speak to your sister. She is human like you, correct?
Yes, yes, she's human. Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, I just don't know who else to ask.
What's your sister's name?
Lanolly?
Did you already say that? I'm sorry. I was eating my breakfast that you interrupted.
That's all right. Again, I'm sorry. Well, I'm happy
okay.
to serve you guys. I'm a good cook too. Whatever you guys want to eat or drink is on the house. If you can just come check in on her and see if you know what's going on with her, because it's just I'm very concerned about her.
Remind us where we might find your sister.
Just up north by Undercliff Way.
Yeah. I remember it. I can take us, or you could take us.
Either way, I mean, yeah, I can take you guys now if you want, or it sounds like you know where it is.
I'm ready to go.
Now would be great. Actually, before we open, we can talk to her beforehand. But she's gonna not want to talk to anybody about this. So, just a little warning. She's nice, but I don't know. She probably won't want to hear any of this. She'll be mad at me. That's fine. She can be mad at me, but she's my older sister, and I love her. I want to make sure she's okay. We have a place to run, so yeah.
Likely going insane, not sleeping for weeks.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. She's been dropping plates and burning food, and she doesn't look good.
If she's just dropping things and burning food, she could literally be seeing things that aren't there, but that's fine that you're focusing on the plates.
Well, I mean, it's more than that, of course. I mean, that's why I'm here. It's just, anyways.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. I apologize.
You are correct. She's probably close to death.
Yeah, that's
What?
extraordinarily dangerous to stay awake for longer than.
She might be dead even now.
No, she'll probably fall asleep first.
His face goes like pale white, as white as Brown Dylan's face can go white. He might even look like Dylan right now.
Well, let's go see your dead sister.
He kind of coughs. Okay, let's go. And
Wait, are you sleeping?
yeah, I think I'm sleeping all right. I've been having some weird dreams, but
You're having a dream right now.
What?
What?
Am I?
You're not having dreams. These are these are silly people.
What type of dreams?
Well, let's walk and talk.
Okay, yeah. So he leads you guys out of the Rusty Dragon Inn, and you head north to Alaska.
But yes, definitely want to know what type of dreams.
She won't tell me the kinds of dreams she's having, but mine have just been tending to be like nightmares, just being in dark caverns and creatures in the dark eating me. It's not pleasant.
What kind of
Creatures in the dark. Yeah, exactly. Yes.
I don't know. It's just like shadowy creatures, things with claws and teeth, and just things of nightmares. Yeah, nightmares. They're nightmares. Nightmarish creatures. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Based on that description and the fact that they come up in dreams, would Sombria be able to make a occultism or religion check to see if she knows anything about that type of thing?
Yes, you definitely can.
I was gonna say the same thing. So we got a.
You can aid. Someone can aid.
Okay, I do it blind.
Also, do it blind.
Thank you.
At least I thought I was going to.
Okay.
The one with the big plus in the skills just kind of caught up and like, this boy is clearly not a scholar. His descriptions are horrendous.
As he's finishing his bowl of porridge, this is what Tobias is thinking.
So with that check and Mishka's aid, you guys, whoa, way too far. You're able to kind of talk about what you think this could be, and as you're talking, Tobias, you also remember something about the Zooks and their dreams. Those creatures had something to do with dreams and how they were brought here through a dream, tempted and pulled by some kind of dreamlike energy and been trying to get back home. But you, Sombria, you know that there is a completely different plane. There's a whole other universe called the Dreamlands, essentially, that can be traversed, and Tamias is able to confirm this however you'd like to, dealing with the Zoogs recently.
So it sounds like our friend may be struggling with creatures from the Dreamlands, which I have not been to myself personally, but they do sound quite entertaining, to say the least.
It certainly aligns with other events here, considering the rat friends below.
Rat friends.
Yes, the Zoogs. I look back. I suppose everyone of a certain height just runs off. As I look for Akari and he is not there. But yes, in the notes I was able to transcribe from these prophecies and sort of their experience and interviewing Xantes, and there seem to be organisms called Zoog down in the depths of the pit. They were drawn in by a dream. So, this aligns, and of course this doom. People sleep screaming silently, but your sister just does it discreetly.
No, it's really loud.
No, it's okay, certainly. I suppose silent screaming is when you're dead. I don't know. Sort of illogical if you think about that. Yes.
You said something about sleep and then assassins. So they're sleep assassins.
I don't think you're technically wrong, though the assassin was sort of later on. But then night becomes night, and it's a bit of a headache.
Wait, there was a radio assassin? I'm confused.
Well, there's sleep, and then the transformation, and then the witching hour, and then a night, and then everything is gone. Right, but can you introduce us to your sister?
Yes, of course, and he opens the door up to Reese's place. It's a very humble-looking establishment, well-worn in a way that's a place that's been there longer than the people running it, really. Simple sign up front. It looks like a woman's silhouette holding a lantern. It's faded, and you walk inside. It's all dark wood, low beams. Maybe even Talos has to kind of watch out, duck his head a little bit. It smells of spilled ale, but it's quiet in here. There's a few people waiting patiently for the kitchen to open. You're maybe like 30 minutes out from them being able to start serving folks. There's even some tables with chairs on top, but you smell fresh bread being baked, and you see this woman behind the bar. She's moving very slowly, but every movement has some. Every movement's focused. It's like taking all of her energy to focus on getting things where they belong. But she's probably in her late 20s, early 30s, dark-haired, very tired looking, heavy bags under her eyes. What else can I say? Yeah.
Same girl.
Yes. She looks up and smirks at you and then sees her younger brother Vodger, and then the smile kind of immediately fades, and she says in like a very even, controlled, deep voice, Vodger, what is this? Vodger says, I'm sorry, Lanley. I asked them to come. I know you didn't want me to say anything, but you're not sleeping, and I can't go through another night of this. You're getting worse every day, and I can't pretend that I don't notice anymore. We need to do something. You need to talk to these people. They've seen. He kind of looks over at you guys. Terrible things. So this should be easy for them to help you if you'll just let them. Just listen to them, please. And then she kind of sets down a bottle in her hand that she was handling a little too carefully, and then there's nothing they can do. I'll be fine. I need to run this tavern. We don't get a lot of sleep anyways. That's just the trade. And then she kind of looks at all of you and she says, I'm sorry that he bothered you with this. No offense, but he didn't need to drag you all into this. I'll be fine. It's just insomnia.
How long has it been?
I've had insomnia all my life. Some nights are better, some nights are worse.
We have a prophecy about sleep. Might be something about that.
She squints her eyes at the mention of a prophecy. And then Vodger kind of does this, like it just points with his hands open, like, see? They know something. They can help you.
Like smack Tobias on the shoulder. Oh yeah, show her the.
Yes.
Yeah.
I pull out my book and walk up to the counter and say, you also, as I pause and I look back at Bria and I'm like trying to be a little bit like have more etiquette because this person said that they didn't want to talk. I'm like, you said that you wanted to run the tavern. We are interested in the information you have. Perhaps we can do both. Have a talk, and we'll pay for your time so that you can run your tavern. But you must answer honestly.
Just a deep sigh. All right, fine. Whatever you want to ask. Come back here. And she leads you guys through a kitchen and then into what looks like more of a living space. The place works. It doubles as their home too. It's just a very simple living space with a low coffee table and a low couch. But it smells of incense, and there's these beautiful glass mosaic pictures just hanging on the walls, reflecting light across the room in various rainbow colors. It's very pretty, and it's very homely. It feels like a very well lived in home. She's got tea out also, and she offers you guys seats around Very reluctant. Just whatever you want to ask. Let's just make this quick. We have to open soon.
As we come in and sit down, I am I'm just kind of like tapping myself a little bit, but I am casting detect magic, and I'm looking to see if she's got an aura, if there's anything around her or has an aura. Seeing if anything catches my eye.
Okay. Do it. Cast it. Okay. She herself, like her person, is giving off like innate magical energies, though it's very faint. You notice that from also Talus. His is stronger though. His aura, his magical aura is stronger.
Yeah, I look, and then I look over at him. Huh. Shake my head. Don't get distracted. And go back to her. I just log that information.
Okay. Well, what are your questions?
Yeah. Your brother had mentioned that you are experiencing some type of creatures in your nightmares whenever you do sleep. What can you tell us more about that?
They're just nightmares. They're all kinds of strange creatures. It's really not anything to be worried about. My mom, she used to have dreams that would have some kind of foretelling of the future. She was a dream oracle or some such things, but I might have some of that too. It's nothing like her powers. It's just could be latent. I don't know. It's just not. It's not important to me. Whatever is happening, and it's just something I have to get through.
Alice perks up about this. Oh, you're a seer of some kind?
I guess if you want to call it that.
Well, as our large friend here alluded to before, there is a prophecy around something that may be related to what you've been experiencing. So, whether or not this is important to you, it is important to Sandpoint as a whole. So, please do not be dismissive of such things.
Okay, go ahead and roll a diplomacy check. Secret diplomacy.
Yeah.
Anybody else can aid.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if it actually does it, because half the time when I do, it doesn't. There we go.
Trying to clearly treating her with a bit of reverence, hopefully lightening the mood a bit with the aid.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the mention of the there being potentially other people affected by this, she takes a deep sigh and she says, "All right. Yes, these dreams, the dreams I've been having, I'm looking for my mother. And it's never in the same place. But every time I find her, she's got her back to me and she's milking a cow of all things, and I call her out, but the cow looks back at me in my mother's voice and yells out, they wear us when we dream. They wear us when we dream." And then after that, my mother stands up and slowly turns to me and knocks over the milk bucket as if she doesn't see it, but instead of milk, there's hundreds of wood lice that scuttle out of the pail, and as she turns, her body begins to like shift and bulge, and she splits open from the back of her skull to the shoulder blades to something else. It just stinks of rancid milk, and then I wake up screaming, and it's that dream every time. It doesn't matter where the scenery is always different, but it's always the same thing. My mother, she used to tell us that she could travel to other worlds when she dreamed, and she believes that they come as warnings or sometimes even predictions of what future may come. But I think this is some kind of warning from my mother. Even though she's gone, I think she's warning me or us now. Even I think she might even still be alive. She could be trapped somewhere, maybe. And then she kind of just goes quiet.
Is it possible that your mother may be trapped in the dream world, the dream plane?
She could be trapped in the dreamlands. She'd talk about that place often. All of this is beyond me, though. If I have just a smidge of her power, there's nothing that I could do to find her.
Your mother seemed to believe in you. Why don't you?
I saw what it did to her in the end. It drove her mad. It drove her crazy. And I don't want to believe that could happen to me. That can't happen to me. I don't want it to happen to me. So I just want to run this tavern. I want to live a regular life. I don't want to have these dreams. I don't want to have these powers of divination. Can you help me, maybe?
Sumbria kind of like takes her hand in between both of hers. She's like, yes, I think we can help. We have some knowledge passed on to us from those who have gone before. However, I need you to believe in yourself the way that your mother believes. Otherwise, I don't know that we are going to be able to help you as much as possible. Your mother is giving you these signs as a warning of some kind. And I need you to believe her. I need you to believe yourself. However, we also need you to sleep.
I don't want to sleep. It's terrifying. You don't understand, Sombria. It hurts. It feels as if my body doesn't wake up sometimes. I'm afraid if I sleep again, I may not be me.
We are here with you. You will not be by yourself. And I know something of terrible dreams myself. Though I only sleep a margin of the time that you humans do. Whenever I sleep, I also have a recurring dream. You know much about the goddess Callistria.
She's worshipped by elves, and she's the goddess of vengeance and revenge and lovers. Yeah.
All of those things.
Yes.
Very true.
I do know.
You are well informed. Well, there's a reason that I, in particular, began to worship her. And I only tell you this because I know what it's like to have these recurring nightmares, though mine are much different than yours. And I know how terrifying it can be to face them. However, when I was a young girl, something happened to me at the hands of a man. And I still remember that moment every night in my dreams. And I swore an oath to Callistria herself that one day I would hunt that man down, kill him, and mount his kneecaps upon my wall.
She gasps a little bit and her eyes go wide.
Now, ever since I've made that vow, the nightmare still occurs. However, because I have decided to confront it head on, I find myself having some say in what happens in these dreams. And what has been a nightmare in the past now becomes a vivid dream. He can no longer hurt me in my dreams, but I hurt him every single night.
She kind of nods. I think I understand what you're trying to tell me. I will sleep tonight. And I will try to embrace what's happening. Maybe I can find out if my mother is alive. Maybe she is in the dreamlands. Maybe if I could just touch her before... I don't know. I'll try something.
I believe in you.
Are there any other elder sages in town or other seers?
She shakes her head. Not that I'm aware of. My mother was the last Magravi.
And what about the cathedral up there? There's that. What was his name?
Father Xantis?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, I don't want to talk to him. He's all official in that trial he had. He's not really... I don't know how much help he could be. You all have helped me immensely in just this conversation.
Well, just maybe the first night stay in the cathedral. If you don't have any other elder seers here.
I'll think about it.
Okay. Yeah, you should get guidance. Find an elder to speak with. You have a gift.
It seems I do. She kind of looks up at Sombri and she says, "Thank you. I'll see if I can reach out to my mother in my dreams tonight. Maybe that'll help."
My pleasure, Doug. Please remember, you have more power than you think.
She kind of yawns and stands up and yeah, she kind of gestures for you all to leave. And
Yep.
Lodger's out there tending to the bar. Kind of he's preparing some meals for you. Some little snackages, some nom-noms, some noshers.
Second breakfast.
Second breakfast. He's got some huckleberry tarts and peppered pigs on skewers. And yeah, hand you guys that and kind of looks at you hopeful. How'd the conversation go with Lanolly?
She said
Quite
she
well.
would sleep.
Really? That's amazing. Should have came to you guys sooner. I mean, I was on the fence a little bit about it just because of all the stuff that... Well, never mind. Sorry, here, take this plate. I can wrap this stuff up if you guys want to
Because
take
of
it to
what?
go. Huh?
You started to say something.
Oh,
Because-
it's just... all the rumors around town about you guys and Souffle and Gady, and it's just people aren't saying very nice things about you all. That's
Oh,
one of the
God.
reasons. Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
did I do?
Not here.
well, you,
Wait,
Tomice,
you guys have a bad rap.
all of you, anybody that's been in the vicinity of Souffle, Giddy, or what's the other one? Well, Calliope's dead, which sucks. It's terrible, actually.
Oh, okay. So some other guys.
Yeah, it's just Chars running around town saying you guys are harbingers of Nualia's curse and bringers of doom. And yeah, that's why I hesitated to talk to you all in the first place. So sorry. I'm of a different mindset now. Thank you so much for talking to my sister. Hopefully she'll get some rest tonight. But yeah, we've got a full service and brunch to start now. So enjoy the food, and you're more than welcome to come back here and have a meal on me again. And yeah, thanks.
Talos is going to lean forward, put his hand on his shoulder. It's like, she needs to find a seer, elder, someone to, here he is again, to guide her. She can't do this alone.
Right. Yeah, maybe we'll find somebody. She kind of shrugs. Do you know of any oracles or seers we could talk to?
Not here. Up and down the coast, next time I'm there, I could send him if they can. They can.
Yeah, that'd be great. Whatever.
I
just let me know how much you think that would cost to get them up here. Give them free stay here at our place.
Okay. I don't know. It's up to them. They'll do whatever they want to do. But
Alright.
no one in town or around. Wise woman or older witch of some kind. People call them different things.
Tobias has, spent a lot of time with the Rune Watcher Society. Would he be aware of anyone with capabilities like this outside of perhaps the one elven lady that passed through with Xanthus?
Nobody in the Rune Watchers that you're aware of. Maybe if you have a conversation with them, you might be able to find some information or about a person that might be equivalent to this role to help guide Lanolly.
Yeah. I just passed through town. I don't know. You should ask around.
Mishka will roll a Sandpoint lore behind the scenes just to see. She's been around here for a long time, not recently, so her knowledge might be dated, but been silently processing all of this stuff.
Yeah. So, with that roll, you'd probably have to travel northward, out of Sandpoint. Nobody super close to Sandpoint that you're aware of, unfortunately.
Yeah, she
Or
looks
raiders.
to Talos and
We got raiders. What's up,
you were
raiders?
talking about
Lollygaggers
old
in the
man
house.
Jones.
We actually had some raiders earlier too.
Oh, did we? I must have.
Oh.
Yeah, from Reflect.
Oh, snap. What's up, Reflect? Maui and the gang is here. Lollygaggers in the house also. Hope you guys' games went well. Thanks for joining us. We're getting close to the end here also, but yeah.
Well, this is why Sandpoint's always in the shit. They don't have any sages or anyone here.
I
Really?
can always inquire with my order. We could see.
Yeah, that's all we can do for now.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing now? Oh, go ahead.
Talis, Can you remind me the name of?
Talus in motion.
Oh, sorry, not Talus. What's the dude's name? The brother's name?
Vodger.
Roger.
Bajer. Thank you. Bajer, can you tell me the name again of the person you said is spreading rumors?
Char Scarnetti. His family, they own the Scarnetti Mill. They're trying to buy a lot of other places out. I think his dad's even going to try to run for mayor at some point. This is an election year too, but Mayor Deverin's been the mayor for the last, I don't know, 20 years or so. He's always been trying to vie for that position, and the way things are going with the recent happenings at the graveyard and the summoning ritual of Nualia's spirit and Father Xantus, and Titus Scarnetti's been the most outspoken and the loudest of them all to, it's just not. He kind of takes a deep breath. He's not a very nice person, and Mayor Deverin's done a great job.
I see. And as he has been describing this, she's had like a large like hair bead essentially that she's been like inscribing something in. And as she finishes inscribing, if Tamias's detect magic is still active at this point, I don't remember how long it's been since he activated that, but
Yeah.
if it is active,
It's a pulse every time.
right? I think you would notice that bead after she finishes the inscription, like it starts to glow in your detection. And there's like a sinister aura around it.
Intrigued.
And so then she kind of weaves it into her hair as this conversation is going on. She's like, thank you for that information. It will be quite helpful for my purposes later.
That makes sense if those guys, pissed off the Scarnettis. Can't believe they haven't died out yet.
You hear a couple of people in the restaurant kind of look over. The Scarnettis, the manor caught fire last night. Serves them right, bunch of bastards. Now it's not like they don't have the money to do the repairs. Yeah, well, they kind of just grumble, go back to eating their peppered pig skewers.
Yeah. What we can do here? Have you guys been going to the pit?
Well,
He went to the pit. Mishka points to Tamias.
I don't think Sombria's been in the pit yet.
Yeah,
No.
Mishka hasn't.
yes, a bit. I mostly help them understand that. Has the brother walked away at this point?
No, he's at the bar tending to it, or
I'm-
unless you guys have walked away. Either
I'm kind of assuming we're
Yeah,
Walking
walking
out.
or talking.
Okay.
Okay.
you guys are walking. out.
There's a teleportation device down there that we can simply go below town and appear within the pit.
saves time.
It saves so much time. I don't really understand why they simply walked to and fro so much, especially with how short their legs are. But I can, if we have desire to go to the pits, I should be able to activate it again. It's relatively simple. It just takes some time.
Do you think that's where the devil went?
I'm unsure. From what I understand, there is something like that down there, but I didn't know if it was bigger or if it was the same thing. But also, then I kind of look over at Sombria. You really seem to have sort of a natural flow with her. Do you have any idea into they wear us while we sleep? I thought that line was rather interesting.
Yes, that was a particularly interesting
And
line to me.
it aligns with what the prophecy that Souffle wrote down. Silent screaming. As, I mean, at first the brother said, "Oh yes, well she screams, but if something else is wearing her skin, she's likely screaming, but you're not going to hear anything because it's not her."
Well, I wonder. She did mention in her dream about the more horrifying vision of I believe it was a cow, the back opening up and revealing some grotesque creature inside.
I think it was
So-
the mother had her back to her, and then the mother's back opened up, and then something
Right.
came out, and it smelled
That's
like
what it
rancid
was.
milk. Yeah,
Right.
you
That's
got
what
to
it was.
remember these exactly. The wording is really important.
Well, I appreciate your memory and skill at that. Um, it sounds to me that, well, I can't quite place what the creature would be, though. What creature possibly could wear someone's skin from the Dreamlands? And her mother sounds like it may be trapped. She may be trapped in the Dreamlands.
Well, we do know that something poured in those zoogs.
I think we may need to consult with these Zoog creatures.
I suppose.
Yeah. You said you knew where a bunch were.
Based off Souffle's and Giddy's experience,
Did
Right.
any of their notes mention anything about some type of milk or liquid?
no, I suppose, but I also wonder if that's simply her strongest association with perhaps her mother, and that the milk is would be different for everyone.
Possible. However, I wonder. So I, as a player, remember what this item is. However, whether or not Sombria would know about it is questionable. But I think with knowledge of the occult and even with some religions, there may be use of this item. I remember moon milk being a thing. Would Sombria be able to roll anything to be able to remember this item or know of this item?
Maybe you can. But I'm going to cut away from this conversation for now and bring our attention to the harbor as you guys are walking through town trying to figure out your next destination, trying to form a plan as to how to approach this new information, this detail about the sleeping doom, whatever that may be. We see the silhouette of a large boat against this gray morning, cutting against the ocean. Sails that are the color of old moss catching the wind and moving towards one of the many docks of Sandpoint. The ship comes in slow and deliberate and approaches very precisely As it draws closer to the dock, its hull is dark and well kept. The trim picked out is very purposeful and in a deep imperial purple that doesn't seem to belong to any shipping line that the dock workers at Sandpoint recognize. At the ship's prow, it's carved and gilded. There's a single open hand, palm up, with fingers slightly curled, rendered in a green so rich that it looks wet even in the flat morning light. It comes to the dock at a full stop, gently rocking, and with this quiet efficiency of people who've done this hundreds of times. The lines go out. A gangplank descends with a soft thud against the dock boards, still charred faintly at the edges from something. There's a few townsfolk that are nearby. They stop whatever they're doing and stare in awe and maybe even a little bit of respect. This is a ship that is well kept and pristine. Maybe as you guys walk out too, you smell just the leftover ash and smoke from the fires of the Sandpoint Devil from the night before. But the few townsfolk that are around the dock, they murmur about the colors, and there's even some writing on the side of the ship that nobody fully recognizes. But the gangplank, there's a figure that descends first, unhurried and dressed very cleanly. Deep green, imperial purples, and gold at the collar. Dark black hair that's pinned with a single jade pin that catches the light when she turns her head. She pauses at the base of the gangplank, taking in the scorched market stalls of the square. And you see this maybe smirk come across her face. And then, coming off the ship, others dressed in similar colors, labormen and women, crates of food and stores and wood, preserved meat and dried fruit, provisions. If you were to be able to read in Thessalonian,
I can't.
the words, the name of this boat would read as the Verdant Hand. And that's where we're gonna cut. That's where we're gonna cut today's episode. So thank you all for joining us for the first episode back into the show, Whispers of Doom. Thank you all for the raids, Reflect Games. You guys are awesome. Lollygaggers, you guys are awesome too. But that's the end of the session. So don't forget to live by the die and die by the die.
Die by the die.